Okay. Well, listen, I am not here to say the election's over. It's not. Okay? We're still counting election day votes. But it looks good. And I'm looking forward to when it's finally over. Because the truth is, I think we've all had enough of primary season. When Donald Trump and the Republican Party are eviscerating our rights and our Constitution, making life unaffordable for working people, starting wars out of nowhere, we need to move on from talking about what's going on in the Democratic Party and start talking about what they've been doing. These folks, I talked to a voter today, and I just said, I'm just calling you to encourage you to vote. I think she thought I was AI at first. And I told her, listen, these are the reasons I think you should vote. And she said, I hope y'all just do something about how much everything costs. She said, I can't afford to fill my gas tank. She said, if I take $50 to the grocery store, I can't get enough for my family to eat. And I was just thinking, these elections matter, but what we really have to do is get to the work that these folks need us to do. Yes. Because there are people out there who are struggling. Yes. There are people out there who are looking for somebody who might care. And I do. And I know y'all do. We know what's at stake. A couple of weeks ago, the Supreme Court thought that they could go ahead and eliminate the ability for us to elect candidates of our choosing in the South. They struck down what was the remaining portions of the Voting Rights Act. And as a voting rights lawyer, I took that personally. But I also think that it's time for us to no longer live off the accomplishments of the civil rights movement or past generations who fought for our rights. It's time for us to fight for those rights, right? And I got to tell you, I feel like we're heading for a good election in November, right? But here in the Democratic Party, we also have to make sure we make very clear who we stand for. And in this election, that's why I'm so happy to be here at the CWA Hall and to have the support. And to have the support of the AFL-CIO and my brothers and sisters in labor. Because the Democratic Party, if we stand for anything, it has to be for working people. It has to be for opportunity, for the idea that if you work hard and you play by the rules, that you should be able to get ahead. It's a very simple promise, but it's one that has been broken. I can't tell folks now that this system is fair to them. I can't tell them that. If you feel like it's rigged, that's because it has been. And we have to unrig it. I've been going all around our city and our area to places that you wouldn't normally campaign. Boxing matches, right, Renee? Construction sites, grocery stores, restaurants, anywhere where working people are, to talk to them about what's going on in their lives. And they know Donald Trump is corrupt, and they know that he's not on their side, but they're wondering if the Democratic Party is too. So I'm here tonight to say the Democratic Party will stand with working people in this election and going forward. That's what we stand for. We're going to stand up when they want to spend your tax dollars dropping bombs in the Middle East. I've had enough of this nonsense, of us thinking we're going to solve all of our problems just by attacking people. That's not foreign policy. That's being a bully. We're going to stand up for the idea that diversity is a good thing. Right? It makes us better. We're stronger because of how diverse we are. North Texas is strong because of what we look like. But it's been under attack. And I have so many people that I want to thank. I can't say thank you for making sure that we won, because we're not there yet. But I have a lot of people I want to thank. And I want to thank, first of all, my excellent campaign team. If y'all have had any interaction, to my campaign manager, Shad. To the whole team, y'all got to bear with me because I'm going to say their names. Nicole, Jane, Sonia, Kennedy, Dexter, Chase, Anna, Paige, Ed, and Jasmine, and our great field team for knocking on the door. I want to thank Representative Retta Bowers for being my friend throughout this whole thing, my church member, and her son, John Bowers. I want to thank all of the folks who've been involved in this campaign. To Jasmine Crockett, thank you so much for your leadership. You know, Jasmine's not done, and I appreciate her for the voice that she had, both in terms of running for Senate, but also in terms of using her platform to encourage people to stay involved. Yep. And I have to tell you that when I got elected in 2018, I forgot to thank my wife. She was standing right next to me. And I thanked everybody else in the room, but I didn't thank Allie. Allie and I have two boys, Jordan and Cameron. They're 7 and 5. All this campaigning and all this stuff has made it hard for us sometimes. And she's held it together on the home front and kept me sane. And I can't thank her enough. She's at home with our kids right now. And some of y'all have heard me say this, but I carry 2 rocks with me everywhere I go. My boys are kind of funny. They collect rocks, and they bring them to me. And I have like a whole collection of rocks at home, and they're just normal rocks. They're not special rocks. But they thought they were special, and they brought them home. And so I carry these 2 little rocks with me everywhere I go. And I tell my boys that whenever I'm not with them, I have my rocks with me so that I'm carrying some of them with me. And my message to y'all in this time where everything seems dark, where you feel like you see progress going backwards, where you feel like nobody cares or sees you, that your government is attacking you, that we have an out-of-control ICE terrorizing our communities, that when we have a president who just talks about himself with no mention of the greater good or the broader interest, to remember your 2 rocks, that there's something that motivates you to believe in our society, to believe in our community, to believe in your family, to believe that we can do better than this. Don't let them get you down. They want us to believe there's nothing we can do about this. But when we beat them in November and we take back the Congress, we're going to hold them accountable. I'm telling you. I want to see butts in seats. I want to see hearings. I want to see investigations. I want to see us hold them accountable. They've been breaking the law. And we're going to make sure folks know about it. And here in North Texas, if they come into Dallas or they come into these communities, I want them to know that I'm going to be watching. And that if you violate my people's civil rights, I will be there to fight you every step of the way. You hear me? Because they think we're going to go back. And we ain't going back. We're not going back to counting jelly beans in a jar or bubbles on a bar of soap. We're not going back to ask for permission to be involved in our democracy. We're not going back. And this election here in November, we're going to stand up to them. Are y'all ready? Yeah. You fired up? Yeah. You ready to go? Yeah. Fired up? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, appreciate y'all.
There is an animated Colin Allred right there hugging State Rep Retta Bowers and other supporters. He said, listen, the election is not over. This race is not over. Julie Johnson, his opponent, did not concede. He says that Allred says we are still counting Election Day votes right now, but it looks good. Those were his words. There's the vote right now. 2/3 of the precincts reporting, 68% reporting, and Allred leads by 1,300 or so votes, 55% to 45%.